Hey, qué gente, bienvenidos a un nuevo video. Como pueden ver, ya estamos. No donde lo dejamos precisamente en el video anterior, ya estamos. Habíamos terminado lo que era. eh, Haber llegado al centro de Vape una vez, pero llegamos tarde, al parecer la desactivaron y borraron toda la información de ella. Y lo único que nos quedó es volver a venir a la estación de Cuna, digo, a la puerta de Cuna, donde se formó el agujero negro. Y aquí estamos, y bueno, que haya recibido un. Aquí está. Nos rescatará. Ok. Quiero ver primero. No, ese no. Mapa cerebral. ¿Cuántos puntos tengo? 10. Es algo que quería mejorar, pero no recuerdo bien. No, eso está bueno. Esta cosa casi no lo usamos. Destrucción total. Aumenta el multiplicador a la hora de procesamiento. Cuando se activa el impulso cerebral ganas impulso cerebral. ¿Cuál es este? Este es campo cerebral. Ah, ok, ok. Ok, este va a estar bueno entonces. Este y este. Impulso cerebral. Modificación de experiencia obtenida cuando está. Ok. A ver, restauración de SAS. De procesamiento cerebral. ¿Qué usas? Destrucción total. Tienes más experiencia. Esto no funciona contra los enemigos fuertes que perdieron todos los PB. Bueno, creo que me voy a perder los 3 que quedan. Y listo. Vamos. Es por aquí así, 90 metros. Curioso que no me parezca ningún monstruo. Más adelante, no seguro. O tal parece que no. Mira, ahí está el agujero que decíamos.
The Kunad Gate. Has it always been that
Siempre fue tan
big?
grande.
It's definitely expanding, but it's still smaller than what it will be in 50 years.
This place brings back a lot of memories. The red strings. I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
Okay.
Es que
I
tenemos
hope
que
I know
hacer.
what it feels like.
A los hilos rojos, ¿no?
We'll give you SAS support.
¿Todo así?
We should be able to boost your powers if we link our brains together.
There's no telling what kind of dangers there will be, so it would be best to come back to the present as soon as possible. In order for you to have the greatest chance of success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009. The old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. If we go there, I know we'll see my mom. That was the day she died. I was in the hospital then, so it's definite.
Infalible.
The
Okay.
others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital moved to its new location in Suo.
Mira, es que lo quieres
Alright.
salvar, güey.
I don't know if it'll work, but let's try envisioning that place and time in our minds.
Are all 10 of us going? A group that big will stand out in a hospital.
En efecto,
About
mínimo que vaya
that.
Yoito, ¿no? Y la otra
Like my
morra.
teleportation ability. I imagine it will be too stressful on the brain to move that many people at once.
So, should we narrow down the amount of people that are going?
Kasane, this may be difficult to hear, but I believe you jumping alone would have the lowest risk.
¿Y viajaste sola?
Regardless, those without the power of the red strings will be pulled back after a set time has passed. If we were to go with you, it would needlessly increase the strain on you and Kasane.
Then I'm going too. I can't let Kasane go by herself.
No, I agree with Luca. Though for a different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no telling what might happen. It may
Pero
just be a
pues-
theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily avoid in this attempt.
But if I make sure I don't see myself... No, I guess we can't be sure. But Kasane going by
Así
herself...
que se vaya sola.
I won't be alone.
Está claro que
Everyone
todavía
will
no
be supporting me
confiamos
through
del
the
todo en ella,
SAS.
¿sabes?
And since you have the same power, if you stay here, you can act as a marker for me to return to the present. That's what I think, at least.
So I'm like a beacon. Okay, but don't try to do anything crazy.
Mira, pues.
I won't. I promise. Give me your hand. Lend me your red strings.
Of course, it's the least I can do. If you're trying to recreate what happened, my power should help. All right, let's begin.
Try to imagine it. 11 years ago at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
Ojo.
It's shaking. The Kunad gate is reacting.
En serio, donde se ve más grande.
Do it!
Take me to Mother!
Kasane, we'll be waiting for you.
Ok, se nos fue Kasane. El pasado.
Are you okay? Yuito!
If I had taken a wrong turn,
You'll lose the honor of our family.
You can't stay here!
I'm sorry.
You'll regret it.
I'm ready.
It's her.
Ah, así que así fue como Kasane le dijo eso. Ok. Ojo, el yuito chiquito. Ah, todavía no se ve con Kasane, ya tiene el... esa cosa.
Mommy is good at hide and seek, so I have to hide really well.
Don't go too far.
I won't. Maybe over there is good.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Where could Yuito be?
This works. I'll be okay here. Mommy can't see me.
I'm going to find you right away.
Mommy?
What the fuck? Ojo, ¿me puedo mover con yuito chiquito? Ah, ok, no puedo correr. Digo, no puedo saltar. ¿Qué pasó, jefa? Porque soy bueno.
Huh. Who is that?
Oh, you're Kasane. Oh, One day I received a memory from the future. I saw you in Togetsu.
What the fuck?
I guess Babe won its wager. It proved the potential of the red strings. Mother, what do you mean? I don't understand. The brains of past users of the red strings are connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you, though. Babe used those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data across
Mira,
time
pues.
to red strings users in the past. Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that? I felt a tug from my brain inside Babe. Its data was transferred into my head. Is that even possible? Babe took a risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me.
Enorme de
It
datos.
felt like my
¿Cómo
head was
aguantó?
split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was
okay.
given. Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were alive and well. This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time. Thank you, Mother. I want you to tell me what you know about the Kunad Gate. Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it?
Huh?
Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunad Gate.
Death? Why?
Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen.
Para que no suceda eso.
Now, while the red strings are active, is my only chance to try it. Bring me to your time.
Huh?
All right. I don't know the reason why, but I'll do what you say.
Mommy? Where are you going?
Wait. First, I have to find Yuito.
Find him?
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage.
Is that the ear cuff that Yuito still wears?
It's actually a tag the OSF hospital made to manage special patients. But this is a special order. If you swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future.
I'll be all right. If that happens, Mommy will go somewhere. With that lady. I don't want her to go.
Okay. Then we
Entonces
need to
cuando
get
le dije,
Yuito.
tienes que vivir.
Oh, Yuito, wait!
¿O no? Todavía no. ¿Por qué todos están así?
No. She'll find me here.
No pasa nada, señores. ¿Por qué están todos así? Mucha conmoción, güey. Ah, cierto, pues fue cuando fue el ataque.
Get to a shelter. Hurry! You there. Where's your mother? Isn't she here?
My mommy is...
Don't look! Get to the shelter, understood?
Please stay calm. Head over there. Retreat to the nearest shelter immediately. Your child's hand.
Ándale, güey, porque hay que ir. ¿Qué es lo que va a aparecer? Esa cosa me da asco. Uy, qué feo.
It's gonna eat me.
Esta parte se lo merece por andar escapando.
Yuito! Don't move!
Lo mató de una, güey. Mira pues.
I made it. Just in time. I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you. You see, Wakana... Your mom asked me to make sure you wear it.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to live. No matter what.
Ojo, que se queda ahí vino.
Are you all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way.
Pero pues, y desde ahí le gustó Bucky al güey.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Ah, por eso no recuerdo mucho de ese día.
Yuito, are you okay? Yuito, snap out of it.
That's right. I remember now. It was Kasane. She's the one who saved me back then.
Y me van a besar con sus paradojas del tiempo.
Kasane.
Pues se
It's the
trajo su
same as the
jefecita.
vision Babe showed us, which means
Mom?
Why are you here? What's going on?
Yuito. Mother!
We'll talk later. Her brain must be under a lot of stress. Let's find a place to rest.
But won't she be pulled back to her time while resting?
Don't worry. Though weak, I am a user of the red strings.
We need to hurry back to the hideout.
¿Qué busqué? ¿Qué rollo?
Wakana should be fine once she has some sleep. There's no damage done to her brain. It seems like it was just exhaustion.
Good. I'm glad it's not serious.
She said she could stay in this time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
if it's true that Wakana has Babe's research data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside Babe that had me curious. They were making others, but is that the same metamorphosis technique as New Himuka?
It might be.
¿Cómo?
It's very likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other particles. I never could figure out how much New Himuka actually understood about them.
But if they have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet, they should be able to do something about the extinction belt.
En cierta parte sí.
If neither New Himuka nor Togetsu can do it, managing it must be very difficult. Perhaps it has something to do with the amount of particles.
The extinction belt is made of other particles, right? So the others that fall from the sky must have been some kind of animal before.
It's not birds. We learned it's in the stratosphere. But then, what animals could they be? Well, they most likely came from outer space. Outside the extinction belt. Like the moon.
You're almost right. There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they
¿En
say.
serio?
So the others falling to Earth was instigated by the moon too. That means no matter how much we fight, the others will be born infinitely.
That's so...
Que tengan que destruir el cinturón sí o sí.
How could they
Y después
do
se les
that?
viene probablemente una lucha
People
contra la
on
luna.
Earth. It's
¿Quién lo diría?
unforgivable.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis. Not that I'm saying you should forgive them for that or anything. With the moon's technology, they should have been able to counter it. But there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
Well, we have to wait a while to talk to Wakana. So can't we just slack off? I mean, take a break?
You don't have to correct yourself. Slack off all you want. We'll save all the talk for after my mother wakes up.
En serio, ¿qué hará así? Ay, güey. Ya no quiero hacer misiones vinculares. Literalmente tengo que hacer una por cada uno, casi casi.
I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Okay, then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready. Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Huh? That was sudden.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
Mira pues.
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Ay no, mientras no pregunte por su padre.
Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
No.
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh, yeah, we are. Mom?
You're just like your father.
Okay.
No. Kaito is the one who looks like Dad. Actually, people tell me I'm not much like him.
I'm not talking about your face. It's how you act. Yuito, about your father... I'm sorry I didn't tell you what he was doing.
Ah, yo lo sabía.
Awful things, but it was him
Pero
that saved me
pues...
from Togetsu. He was kind. Kaito said he would change this country too. He's wanted to be a politician ever since he was little. But I guess he could only take your father's path as well.
Kaito did, but
It's all right. You and Kaito are your father's and my children. I know you'll make up someday.
Right.
Sobres, jefa. Unos putazos. Mira. La puerta de Kun. Ay, güey. Me parece un ojo esa cosa.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad
A ver,
Gate...
pero si las cierran, ¿qué tanto tiempo van a tener para volver a salir de ahí?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
Ah, ¿era eso?
That's
Pero
right.
pues...
That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Pero pues...
Perhaps it's a kind of station or junction point for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to
Por lo más seguro que sea el vato que utilizó nuestro poder para viajar. El general, no me acuerdo cómo se llama.
The Chronos Terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos Terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready before you go.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right.
Creo que
Don't worry.
pues no vamos a tener los poderes psicoquinéticos esos. Sí.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Mom, I saw you again after all these years, but we haven't really talked. I get that the situation won't allow it, but...
¿En serio? Ok, antes de... Quiero ver si no tengo una mejor espada. Ay, Dios. Una mejor espada para este men. Que no creo, la verdad. No, ok, todos están bien, bueno. Y es para el otro lado. Acá. Listo. Se me habían apagado los cascos. Listo, hablar. Está listo para ir a terminar Cronos. Si hubiera algo para comprar aquí, diría sí. Ok, entonces me parece que no puedo desbloquear el otro slot de este main. Ay, perdón. Lo acabo de hacer. Ah, hostia, no me sabía eso. Ok, ahora sí. Equipo. Esto creo que ya nomás es hasta el nivel 4. Ah, no, mira, sí hay para el nivel 5. ¿Qué tal? Parece que no me dejó usar. Bueno, entonces ya estaría todo. Ahora sí, vamos a la puerta. Digo, a la terminal. Simón. Iba a doler que duela.
Good to go, Kasane?
I'm ready. Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos Terminal.
To the Chronos Terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements.
Y se marchó.
It looks like we actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
This is... It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Let's go. Others?
¿Es en serio que hay otros inclusive en esta cosa?
Inside the Chronos Terminal.
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
Internet hace una de sus cosas enormes. Todas feas. A ver, quiero usar los combos. Ojo. Ah, es solamente lo del... Lo de esta cosa que está... Estos combos están hermosos, bro. De haber sabido antes. A lo mejor me lo dijeron en el tutorial y yo ni en cuenta. Ah, usan habilidad, ok. Pero pues pégale, ¿no? Digo. Ok. Ahí sí esas otras cosas más feas. Pues vamos con todo.
Now die! It's over! Give me help!